you are coming to tonight's game, we've got a special promotion that you're...
Look out there, MP.
He's about to tear it up.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. And that might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
And you can tell MP and his team take a lot of pride protecting home court. They have been playing absolutely great here. And I'll tell you guys what, the fans love this team. They get extra loud for them.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's Dimon, and it's Wolf in at the 4.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Dimon. Pass to Wolf. And here's Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
MP, the pass to Jokic. Claxton with the block. And they're able to recover. Murray scanning the floor. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Nets trail by 10. Thomas outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires in the triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And that's what they want to do. Get them open looks early.
Now MP turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Pass to Claxton. Now Thomas. For three, Dimon. Jokic grabs the board. MP looking around. With the drive. And that one good. Buckets has got 12 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he drops the first. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Here's Dimon. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. MP with it. Now Porter defending. MP outside. Jokic the screen. They kick it out to Murray. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Nets trail by 16. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. From downtown. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Here's Porter. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Now here's Gordon. MP finds Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Porter. MP, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Here's Dimon. Still no points. Claxton a screen on Murray. Pass to Wolf. Here's Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. And it's Dimon missing. Denver leading by 16. Gordon with a screen on Porter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Wolf. Outside Porter. All alone. That one's good for 2. Porter's got 9.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Murray passes to Buckets. Jokic a screen. The drive by MP. Oh my goodness! A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Nets trail by 16. To the wing, right side. Gordon with a steal. Here we go. Up the floor. The finish! And he elevates for the slam dunk. Michael Porter on the wrong end of that one.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Dimon. No points yet. Wolf passes to Porter. It's stolen by MP. And they're on the run. Screen by Gordon. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Wolf. Now Porter, covered by MP. Porter, the pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Claxton to the paint. Gordon with a steal. MP outside. Gordon with a screen on Porter. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. Claxton a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Wolf passes to Porter. To stop the run. Rebounded by Denver. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Porter. Coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. The drive by it.
Oh,
wow!
Man.
You want some?
Woo!
You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that.
The Nets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Outside man. Pass to Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 22. 1:21 left to play in the first. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Wilson, guarded by Brown. Here's Mann. There's a screen. And Williams punches it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to MP. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp, a screen on Brown. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Valanciunas sets a screen. The drive by MP. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nuggets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Saraf is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wilson in at the power forward position. Nets trail by 20. Here's Saraf. Sharp, a screen on Brown. Inside. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. Comes up empty down low. Brooklyn shooting is around 55% so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Buckets in the last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He added 43 points and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the strike. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Mann, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Here's Wilson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Nets trail by 18. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wilson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen. Buckets passes to Valanciunas. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Nuggets lead by 18. For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Wilson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Launches a 3. Williams misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Martin, the pass to Sharp. To the middle. Hardaway comes with a double. Williams from long range drains the triple. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Buckets. And MP throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Now here's Martin. He's scoreless. Wilson passes to man. Now Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And here's MP. Give him 35. Brown passes to Buckets. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. And here's MP from outside. Nets trail by 16. Martin with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to man. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Brown. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at Denver, they're one of the 5 best teams in the league. I like how they're playing recently, surging in the middle of the season.
They get it back.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game. It's stolen by Johnson. Jokic passes to Buckets. Back to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams passes to Porter. Here's Wolf. Williams from long range. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Rejected by Claxton. In transition, here they come. Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Elbow shot on the way. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Jokic with a screen on Porter. Here's Buckets. The layup misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Nets. 15-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Johnson a screen on Porter. Here's MP.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way!
With authority. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now here's Porter. He's got 15. Pass to Wolf. 5 on the clock. Here's Dimon. The 3-ball. Buckets with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jokic with a screen on Porter. Now here's Jokic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And as the Rookie of the Year race is getting clearer, these young men are standing out as the cream of the freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have, undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. MP, the pass to Murray. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Nets trail by 19. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Wolf, covered by Johnson. Here's Dimon. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of the
How about that one? Damn! Woo! Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Porter finds Claxton. Can't hit from in close. Denver leading by 19. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Porter, the pass to Wolf. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
This is what Porter Jr. does. I mean, he has this unique ability and effortless way of just taking over games.
And Denver making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the...
Good! That's another bucket!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
For 3, Dimon sends it home from three-point land. Dimon's got 5 points.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Here's Buckets. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Here's MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Dimon missing. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And so it's Denver, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word.